Hello and welcome to your extended Friday tarot reading where we cover Friday, Saturday and Sunday, giving you an overall energy for the weekend. This weekend we are doing the 7th to the 9th of June 2024, and the decks that I've chosen to work with today is I forget what it's called, the Signs of the Times Oracle, and everyone's favorite, the Lightseers Tarot. So as always, we start with the Oracle to set the tone, to set the theme for the next couple of days. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? What are the kind of general outlook for the weekend, for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that we need to be mindful of? And where will our attention and our focus be over the next couple of days? Right, so we're giving the cards just a quick little shuffle. I'm sure that is fine. Let's cut the deck. Where do we want to stop? And we take a card off the top and push those out of view. All right, friends, our theme for the next couple of days is power lines and energy. So this is, I love those skies, first of all those purple, skies and all the different colors that are coming through. We've obviously got the power lines, which always destroy such a beautiful view. Can you imagine if the power lines weren't there, how gorgeous this would be? But we understand the purpose of the power lines, bringing energy. Right now, with us being in the throes of a cold spell, bringing warmth, bringing electricity, bringing the ability to heat, to cook, to warm, all of those kind of things, bringing energy. Now, it's also interesting because this weekend, I'm going to shuffle the tarot while we chat. This weekend, here in my province where I'm living, we have the Comrades Marathon, which is such a huge worldwide event. And I am blessed enough that the Comrades run right past my house. I am on the route of the Comrades. And you know what? With the cold spell that we're having, I imagine that all the Comrades runners need all the energy that they can get. So I'm going to dedicate this breeding to all the Comrades runners and to all the people, never mind just the runners, but the people who come out to support the runners, the people who are part of the team, the seconds, they hand out the waters and hand out the nourishments and all of those kind of things, handing out the energy that they need to get them through the race. But let's have a look and see, for the rest of us, for the Comrades runners, for all of their helpers and supporters, and for the rest of us who are not involved in Comrades in any way, how is power lines and energy influencing us, affecting us this weekend, the 7th to the 9th of June 2024? Right, shuffled, and let's cut all the way at the back there apparently. And card number one that we have is the Four of Cups. I love that color, that card, just because of the colors. The Hanged Man. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. I've seen the Knight of Cups quite a few times this week. It's interesting that he's making quite a few appearances. All right. So when we look at the Four of Cups, you can see by just, her kind of body language that she's a little bit disinterested. She's a little bit uninspired. She's a little bit meh about life in general, okay? And she has these four cups here in front of her, and these are the ones that she's feeling quite uninspired, quite uninterested and unexcited about. It's almost like she's got a loss or a lack of energy around her. But what she doesn't see, this rainbow colors that we see over here coming from this bowl, there's even a hand that's sort of offering the bowl to her. And this offering that's coming through, she's like rolling her eyes thinking, oh, it's just another thing. It's just another thing. It's just another thing. She's lost her enthusiasm. She's lost her excitement for life, which is why she needs a dose of energy. Okay, why she needs a dose. So is this you? Are you feeling a little bit meh about life? Are you feeling a little bit uninspired? Are you feeling a little bit bored and disinterested with your circumstances, with whatever's going on in your life? Has this week just been one of those where like nothing stands out to you, nothing excites you, and like even when you think about the weekend, it's like it's just gonna be another one of those weekends? Is that how you're feeling at the moment? I wouldn't be surprised if you're nodding your head at me going yes, 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 yes. We have the Hanged Man. And as we can see, she's hanging upside down, right? She's going sort of against the flow. She's going against the flow. She's hanging upside down, but she's being quite smart about the way she's doing it, because if she didn't hold on here, she would lose herself and she would end up falling into this water, into this pit down the bottom. So she's being very smart about it. But I also love how we have this light sort of emanating from her third eye, which means that she's looking beyond. Okay, she's looking beyond the confines of her reality. She's looking outside of the things that normally define or restrict or limit or contain her, okay? So the Hanged Man is the card about looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things from a different angle, not allowing yourself to be like, oh, you know what, it's going to be that weekend. It's going to be another one of those. Don't allow yourself to be restricted or limited by the expectations, the thoughts, or the thought patterns that you have in your mind at the moment. We do need to add a dose of energy. We do need to boost the morale, boost the energy, boost the inflow, so that we can actually have a better opportunity, a better weekend, a better situation. The fact that we have a Knight of Cups here, and I mean, he is Mr. Romance, okay? Mr. Romance. He's arrived on the shiny horse. He doesn't have the armor on though, but you know, he's dressed really well. He's got a huge big bunch of roses. He's taken his hat off as a sign of respect. He has put together a picnic setup. We've got there's a bottle of something something. We've got some fruit, we've got a love letter, we've got, you know, everything. I mean, isn't it just gorgeous? And you can see that he is just so in the moment. He's even got hearts. I mean, this man wears his heart on his sleeve, literally, okay? So he is Mr. Romance. Now, I think this is saying to us that in order for us to get a boost of energy, in order for us to get over our feeling of madness, in order for us to get over this feeling of overwhelm or disinterest or kind of disconnection, we need to start doing things a little bit differently. We need to start looking at things a little bit differently. But what you need to do is you need to bring passion, okay? You need to bring passion to everything that you're doing. If you're just sort of going through the motions and you're not bringing the passion, it's going to stay this way. It's not going to change. So friends, this weekend, the power is there. The electricity is there. You have to switch it on. You have to switch it on, okay? You have to take advantage of the electricity while it's flowing through the power lines. But if you don't switch it on, if you don't harness, if you don't take it, if you don't use it, this is what your weekend is going to be like. So switch on that power, switch on that electricity, receive it, do everything that you can with gusto, with passion, with enthusiasm, with a vibrance, and don't allow yourself to just feel like everything is stuck. Um, I do want to say to you, go the extra mile, okay? Like if you would normally, like if, let's just talk about putting on a picnic, right? If you would normally make a Tupperware of peanut butter sandwiches, this time around, why don't we do something just a little bit extra? Like let's just take it a little bit further, one step further. And I can promise you that if you do that, if you take and if you extend things just one little bit, the difference that it makes in bringing energy, passion, and enthusiasm to the situation is actually going to be incredibly, incredibly powerful. So if you look at your partner, or if you look at your children, or if you look at somebody who you really care about, and you say, "Oh, thank you," you know, it's good and it's nice. But if you go, "Oh, thank you," like if you just add a dollop of passion to it, it makes such a difference. Try it. You won't be sorry. And friends, I do wish you a most amazing weekend. And as I said, for those of you who are running the comrades, I wish you well. Safe journey, safe trip. Pace yourself. All of the things, you know what to do. I will be standing outside my gate, clapping and waving you on. And for the rest of you, I do hope that you have an amazing weekend. With much love and many blessings from my heart to yours. Take care, friends.